I just want to hear the motocross stuff.
Hey, are you the guy, and I don't want to put you on a spot here because maybe you're not the guy, and this is going to be a bad question for you, but I think you're the guy, so I'm going to ask this question because I'm confident you're the guy. Are you the rider that leaves at the end of the night without saying anything to the team?
Ooh, good
like
one.
Thanks or hey, or like, do you talk to Oscar and Justin and everybody and say thank you? I'll see you later.
Yeah, I typically don't leave. Like that's practice for me too.
Okay.
I don't typically leave the practice track without thanking everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Right.
I don't know. I mean, it's not like it's something that I'd like really have to think about. It's just something I've always done, and I just feel it's correct. I'm sure there's been nights where I've been mad or whatever, where I've haven't said goodbye to everyone. But I like to at least try to shake everybody's hand before I leave.
I've been on teams where that happens, where another rider will come up to me that I don't even work for and say, "Hey man, thanks. Really? I'm out of here." You know what I mean?
That's cool.
And I'm always like, dude, that's awesome. Like, I think that's so. Villeman would do that. Villeman would be like, "Hey Mathis, thanks. See you later." You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I always thought that was awesome. And I've been on teams where guys just left without even talking to their mechanic.
What's the ratio?
Probably 60-40 to saying thanks.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably better on that end of things. But I've been on teams where I'm like, "Hey, where's your guy at?" And then the guy's like, "I don't know." The mechanic.
Yeah.
See, I'm a big team guy too. Like even like I enjoy seeing the team succeed. Right. Like okay, so Eli and I are essentially two different. We have different crew chiefs, different suspension guys, different this, but we're both on Cowies. I feel like, and this is genuine. Like I really feel like Kawasaki. Like I feel like they've been such a big part of my life. Like I like nights on Eli wins and I have a bad night or whatever. Like it's still cool for me to see everybody pumped up and to have that like team success. Obviously, I want success myself too, but I like being a team guy and I like seeing other people succeed like that.
Yeah, no,
it's human.
Well, okay,
he's a human being.
So let me ask you guys this. Chad wins the championship, right, at Yamaha, the year I'm working for Red Dog. He wins the 04 championship. And him and I have beef. And part of my beef with Chad is because he didn't treat us very nicely, the other team members. And we had it out, right? We yelled at each other.
Okay.
Right.
So he wins the championship at Vegas. They say, "Mathis, get on the podium for the team shot." I'm like, "I'm out."
Right.
Dick move or not?
See, that's what I would have done.
I would have. See, that's a situation for me where I bite the bullet and go on the podium, and then I'm laying in bed later that night thinking to myself, "God, dude, you're such an idiot. Like, you're such a bitch. You should not have done that."
Right. See, and I was like, "Yep, later." Like I'm happy for Gothic and all the mechanic, rookie, everybody. Like I'm stoked for Bob Oliver, everybody. That's awesome, but I'm out.
Yep.
That's funny, man.
Right.
That's funny.
Treat others like you want to be treated. That's it.
Yeah, Chad would be a dick to us at the track, and I'm like, okay, I'm not standing for that. We all work 100 hours a week.
This is what I try to tell myself with that kind of stuff is I try not to let the way I treat people be contingent on how they treat me, and that's not in something I am like fantastic at doing by any means. You know what I mean? That's something I shoot for. So I guess when I'm laying in bed later that night, calling myself a bitch, I would also think of that and be like, you know what? I don't know. Maybe you're cool.
Yeah. See, I have trouble with that. Even to this day, I'm an old ass man.
It's hard.
And I have beef with people in the industry, and like, I don't talk to them. I'm like, screw you. You're a dick later. You know what I mean? I don't be like, hey man, I'm just not that way. But you got to, Adam, you're also, you're an athlete. You're in the spotlight. You know what I mean? You have to be that way. It's better for your brand to be that way. So. Yeah.
I mean, you're right.
All right. So, not the